So coming in at number 5, we have the Banshee Sonic Shotgun. Now, the Banshee, like I said, is a Sonic styled shotgun. So imagine it like an energy shotgun. But to be honest, this shotgun really doesn't get the job done, to be honest. In my opinion, this gun is just, it just doesn't make any sense. None of the prototypes are actually pretty good. I mean, there are some that give you certain power-ups, but the reason for that is just to make up for the Banshee, because honestly, the Banshee's pretty bad. It reminds me of the TAC-19 from Advanced Warfare, and the TAC-19 was completely ass, even in Exo Zombies, and I can't even bound to talk about how bad that was. But overall, this Banshee, it is pretty good, because obviously I'm on 3, but overall, when you get to high rounds, it's not gonna be good survival. And since Zombies in Spaceland is type of that zombies where you have to pack a punch early, otherwise your weapons don't do anything, then this is when the game gets progressively more difficult, and this gun acts like nothing. So overall, try not to buy this gun. It's really shit. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the ERAD, or the ERAD. Now, the ERAD is a energy submachine gun, and the reason I don't like this weapon, I mean, yes, it is a pretty good submachine gun, the damage is fine, but the only problem is, that's the only problem, you have to reload every 2 seconds, because if it's clip ammo, it only holds about 20 bullets per clip, so you have to make them count, otherwise you have to keep reloading every 2 seconds. And even if you upgrade it, it's still the same thing. Like, every energy weapon could be the same. I'm still firing its same fire motive, unlike regular guns, such as the NV4, which is a really good weapon in the arcade to get. But honestly, this weapon isn't really too well during high rounds. Even when you upgrade it, it's still gonna get bad. Coming in at number 4, we have the ERB. Now, the ERB is an energy sniper rifle and auto rifle. It's weird because it has 2 things at once. And yeah, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is getting a little futuristic when turning sniper weapons into automatic weapons, but this gun barely does its thing. First off, yeah, like that. Why would you have a gun that doesn't do donkey things? Like, literally? Coming in at number 2, we have the PeelOff. Now, I shot this clip in multiplayer because, as you saw in that last clip, I ended up dying, and since there's no theater mode, yeah, this is a problem. But anyway, the PeelOff. Oh, let's talk about the PeelOff. The PeelOff is an energy launcher. Energy. Really? Does it really have to be like that? Like, give us any launcher that isn't energy. Now, yes, in multiplayer it could be different, but in zombies, oh, this thing doesn't do the job. It's very limited with ammo. Oh, the ammo is really bad, and you can't automatically reload it. You have to wait for it to regenerate before you can fire another shot, so you might end up dying. Now, I'm not going to complain too much about rocket launchers, because since we have PhD flopper or freaking bomb stoppers in zombies, we won't have to worry about dying from splash damage, so that can give them a little up. But there's a lot more cons to this weapon than pros when it comes to zombie gameplay. This thing is just really heavy to carry, and when you pack a punch it doesn't do any better than just doing the same thing, other than like all the other energy weapons do. Now, the number 1 worst weapon to use in Zombies in Spaceland has to be the Forage Freeze. Now, the Forage Freeze is one of the wonder weapons, not the buildable wonder weapons such as the head cutter or face melter, but this weapon you can get for 500 tickets in the Astrocade. Now, the problem is though, why wasn't this weapon in the mystery wheel like they said they would? But I don't understand. They said, oh, you can get this in the freaking mystery, or not mystery wheel, but the magic wheel, but and it ended up not being in there, even though it was in the trailer and in their gameplay interviews. What's up with that? The only way you can actually get this gun is by paying 500 tickets in the prize booth. It's Astrocade. So let's talk about this weapon. The Forage Freeze is supposed to be a buffed version of the Winter's Howl from Black Ops 1. Now, we can see that. It's big, it shoots more ammo than the Winter's Howl, and it has a lot more ammo than the Winter's Howl. Those are some pros. Let's go over the cons. The cons of this weapon is that when you shoot a zombie, they don't freeze until a couple seconds. Now, the reason it's working right now is because I'm on round 5. But if you see it, when you get to high rounds, it takes a while for a zombie to freeze. And it doesn't always work. You have to keep firing your ammo. What's up with that? Now, you could still stab zombies when they're on ice and they can die easily. Or shoot them, which is probably more wasted ammo. Oh, but I don't understand this. Even people said this gun was bad when the first time they used it. Like, for example, Noah J456 said it was bad when he first played zombies in Spaceland. And I agree, this weapon is no good. Other than like all the other wonder weapons you can build, like the face melter, the head cutter, the shredder, the discord, those are way better wonder weapons than this. And they're buildable, so you can find the pieces to them, build them up, and then have them for as long as you want. And I do agree they don't have as much ammo, but they do certainly serve with different abilities and being able to use them at your own pace. This Forage Freeze though, even though you can upgrade it, it still does the same thing. Nothing's different about it, nothing's powerful about it, and it's just, why waste 500 tickets when you can be using those tickets to get stuff for the Easter egg, like the gold teeth and like anti-core for your guns that you need to build the wonder weapons. It's so stupid, and this thing isn't worth your tickets.